Well, congratulations. Obviously, a phenomenal performance from start to finish. I mean, a back and forth fight, but how are you feeling up there right now?
Yeah, this is my first time fighting 5 rounds. The training was super hard. The fight was hard too. She's a tough warrior, but I think we did the great job. I think I did everything I trained for.
Yeah. You seemed fresh enough, like in the later rounds. I mean, as your first time in 5 rounds, were the fourth and fifth round more challenging than you expected, or how did you feel in there in those later rounds?
Of course, it was tough, but I knew that I had an advantage in my cardio. I saw her fights, like I saw all her fights, and she kind of low her intensity in the last round. So I was sure that in the last round was going to be on my favor.
I know you had a lot of respect for her, but did her striking surprise you at all? I mean, we know how good your boxing is, but she landed some good shots along the way. Did she surprise you?
Yeah, like I said, I knew that she was training her hands really hard. I knew that. But no, I mean, just little bruises, normal. I wish I could go out of the fight, clean, but it's not possible. It's a fight. But no, any punch was like surprising.
How about for yourself, your grappling, right? I mean, the defensive wrestling was there. You did go to the ground a little bit, defended well from your back. So I guess, how proud are you of the grappling you were able to show tonight?
I'm super proud. She's a Brazilian black belt. She's the toughest opponent I've faced. But as I said also before, I had 2 fights with 2 amazing wrestlers. So at the end of the day, I'm thankful for those wars too, because every fight that is hard for you helps you to improve better. And I think this is the moment in my life where I finally matched the wrestling and the jiu-jitsu. I feel a lot more comfortable in any situation.
It seemed like you had done enough to win, but some of the rounds were really close, right? So were you sure at all, or what did you guys think the score was at the end?
I knew I won this fight. I did a lot of damage. My punches were totally a lot harder, and even that she was on the fence, she was doing nothing. I was hitting her instead. I was on the cage, but I was hitting her. I was throwing knees, elbows on the floor, just a little time, but she did. With all respect, she didn't do too much.
Obviously, you've been busy getting ready for this fight, but we've got another big fight next week in the division, right? Have you given any thought to Caitlin and Manon and how you think that fight might play out?
It's an important fight. I'm definitely waiting to watch that fight. I want to watch that fight.
What's interesting is, does one person winning, is it better for you? Because Caitlin's up at the top, right? But she's had her chance. Meanwhile, Manon's kind of this new name, and she's on a streak. Like, could she jump in front of you if she beats Caitlin? Like, have you thought about that? Like, which result is better for you?
I know. I've always thought about the results because if Manon wins, she will have 5 in a row, which is like higher than me. But if Chookagian wins, she also been winning. She has a win, so it's an important fight. I'm excited to watch it.
I guess last thing for me, we kind of have to wait till next week, I think, to know what's next for you. But do you have an idea of when you would hope to fight again? Do you need some time off, or are you hoping to book something? Like, when do you think we'd see you?
Right now, I just want to go home, put some ice on my forehead. But I will be back in the gym as soon as possible, as always. It's my job, and this is a good opportunity, to be climbing, and I just want to be ready. Thanks.
Hey, Alexa. You said that you have eyes on that fight next week, but do you feel like your win tonight has earned you a title shot?
I don't know. Like I said, I have to wait because this is an important fight too. Like I said before, we're like kind of semifinals, so this is important. I have to wait, but definitely I faced the big challenge first. 25 minutes fighting. I hope I can do it again. I wish I could have another main event with one of the girls, maybe the win, or I don't know, the number 2, or the ones are on the top, like the top. But I would like to test myself again one more time, 25 minutes before that. But if I have to go for the belt, I will do it.
Thanks for sharing that. And then finally, how does it feel to be active again? This is the first time you fought twice since 2019. Just how does it feel to be active?
It feels amazing. This is a purpose that I had. First, be winning, 4 in a row. Then I would like to have 2 fights, every year. I think that the kind of 5 months is the perfect time that you have to recover. I don't want to rush either, because sometimes you're not. Right now you feel good, but when you go home, like, oh my God, my shoulder, my knee, So I want to be sure 100% that I'm good to be back on training and have a training camp. So twice a year, I think, fits perfect for me.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I know you said you want to get another main event, maybe before the title. When you look back at this week, all the extra media, all the extra press that you had to do, how was this week for you overall?
Well, it was a lot of pressure, of course, being recorded 24 hours. It's difficult at times, but I try to give my best. I try to put my best attitude, just to breathe and, okay, just enjoy it, enjoy this journey, because you can be a big motivation for a lot of girls, which is my biggest purpose. And I think being a co-main event before helped me to handle this better.
And I was going to say, I'm sure you want to be as at loose and at less pressure when a title shot does come up. So would you almost rather your next fight, if it was either a title shot, well, now it's stupid, of course you'll take a title shot, but would you rather, is that what you're going to hopefully call for next, is asking the UFC, please give me another main event instead of trying to rush into a title shot?
I mean, I will do whatever Maynard says, I trust him. He always put good challenges on me, so whatever he said, but of course I would like to have another main event.
Congrats on the victory.
Thanks.